10 a.m. right here, right now.
Good morning, Miramar. Welcome. We appreciate all of you for tuning in. Today is Thursday, May the 3rd. We have a wonderful show planned for you today. We will be joined this morning by Natalie Richmond. She works for the procurement department here at the City of Miramar, and she's going to be here today to tell us all how to do business with Miramar and a special event that will show you how. And afterwards, we will be here with one of our special co-hosts who you all know and love, Alexis Fox, who will be doing a brief news segment for you, which is just a fun sit-down chat. And please remember that you can tune in live on our Facebook. You can also dial into this program with any questions you may have by calling us at 1-877-2-MIRAMAR or by dialing 1-877-264-7262. The weather for today, Thursday, May the 3rd, will bring partly cloudy skies. The high temperature will be 84 degrees and the low will be 72. Join Commissioner Darlene Riggs for a National Day of Prayer today, May the 3rd. At noon today, there will be prayer at the pole at the City of Miramar flagpole. And at 7 p.m., the Bridge Church in Miramar will host a praise and prayer service. For more information on today's events, please visit MiramarFL.gov. We're also inviting everyone to join us this Saturday, May the 5th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at our Miramar Cultural Center, located at 2400 Civic Center Place. Mothers and their guests can paint their very own masterpiece, all while enjoying a light brunch in our beautiful botanical garden overlooking Emerald Lake. Space is limited for this event, and it is limited to Miramar residents only. Proof of residency will be required. Registration is just $10. To sign up, please visit MiramarMothers.eventbrite.com, and for more information, you can call us at 954-602-3325. The City of Miramar is inviting you to I Am King, the Michael Jackson Experience, on Thursday, May the 10th at 8 p.m. During this show, Michael Jackson is brought to life in an explosive performance supported by an incredible cast of talented musicians, singers, and dancers. Featuring his greatest hits, including Thriller, Billie Jean, and Bad, so much more. You can purchase your tickets today by visiting MiramarCulturalCenter.org. Commissioner Darlene Riggs is also hosting a free health fair for all ages on Saturday, May the 10th at 10 p.m. and ending at 2 p.m. at Chamberlain University in Miramar, located at 2300 Southwest 145th Avenue. We're inviting everyone to come out for information on healthy living and a chance to win a free bicycle. For more information and how to get involved, you can visit MiramarFL.gov. Commissioner Maxwell Chambers and the Community Health and Empowerment Network invite all of our mothers and their families to the second annual Pink Pumps and Pearls Mother's Day Brunch on Saturday, May 12th from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. at our Miramar Cultural Center at 2400 Civic Center Place. Tickets are only $50, and for more information on how to register or how to nominate a fantastic mom, please visit healthempowermentnetwork.org. Come out and conquer the world and celebrate our city's 63rd birthday with an international tour. Miramar Day is happening on Saturday, May 19th from 5 to 10 p.m. at the Miramar AMP, located at Miramar Regional Park, 16801 Miramar Parkway. The day's events will include entertainment by Regina Bell, Oro Solido, Kev, and Willie Stewart in Rhythms of Africa. There will be a kids zone and international vendors serving so many delicious foods and awesome souvenirs. There will also be a fantastic parade featuring acts that represent countries like China, India, and the Bahamas. Our attendees will receive very special passports that they can have stamped after visiting each of our vendors. The more stamps received, the greater chance to win one of 3 grand prizes, including a trip or a night out in Miramar. You don't want to miss this free event. Register for free today at MiramarDay2018.eventbrite.com. Vice Mayor Yvette Colburn, for a Homeowners Association Roundtable, is inviting our homeowners associations to roundtable discussion happening Thursday, June the 7th from 6 to 9 p.m. at our Miramar Cultural Center. This will be a great networking event providing homeowners associations, condominium associations, crime watch groups, and property management associations the opportunity to hear important legislative updates, as well as an opportunity to communicate needs and issues with our leadership. For more information or to RSVP, please call 954-602-3143 or 954-602-3131. You can also email ycolburn@MiramarFL.gov. And please remember, there are still spaces at so many of our amazing summer camps. Please be sure to get your child registered today. For more information, don't forget to visit our website, MiramarFL.gov. So that's it for our city updates. We thank you all for tuning into those messages. Now I have a very special guest with me this morning. This is Natalie Richmond. She works for the procurement department as a procurement analyst here for the City of Miramar and has a really great information for us this morning about an upcoming event happening in the City of Miramar. So good morning, Natalie. How are you?
Good morning, Tanya. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being here today. So I'd love for you, before we get into a little bit about the event, just tell the viewers out there who maybe don't know who you are a little bit about yourself and what you do here in the City of Miramar.
As you stated, my name is Natalie Richmond, and I am a procurement analyst here. My main role is I do the purchasing for the police department, the fire department, the finance department, the budget department, and our department, procurement department. We do acquire goods and services as well.
Now, procurement is something that maybe a lot of people don't know what the process is, especially when it comes to municipality organizations. I'd love for you to explain that a little bit, because your role is just so important in the functionality and making sure the city operates the way that it needs to in the correct way. So just if you could explain a little bit about what procurement is.
Sure. Well, the city acquires a wide variety of goods and services. From our emergency services for police and fire departments, to our public works, to our social services department for adult daycare centers and early childhood services. We all need goods and services to keep these programs running. And so the city acquires these goods and services through a competitive process. Sometimes we do a request for quote, sometimes we do a formal process, what we call a formal process, where we put together formal solicitations that are called a request for proposal or bids. These are sometimes advertised in the newspaper. We use a platform called Demand Star. It's www.demandstar. That is where the city releases formal solicitations currently for to acquire goods and services. And so vendors would go and get these solicitations, and they can submit a bid or a proposal to obtain a city contract to provide these services.
Definitely, and it's a great way to do business with the City of Miramar, because
Definitely.
like you mentioned, there's just so much that goes into operating a city,
Yes.
Especially with the request for proposals or the request for quotes. So us being able to offer that out to the community to be able to participate gives an equal opportunity to really everyone
Yes.
to do business with Miramar, which kind of segues into the next topic. So our procurement department, recognizing that there might not be, all of our business community leaders might not know exactly how to do business with the City of Miramar, came up with this great event called How to Do Business with Miramar.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So we're going to be hosting this event. This is a free outreach program that the procurement department is hosting. We're inviting vendors to come in to learn how to do business with the city. We will have staff there present to give information. And as you state, maybe some business owners may not even know how to do business. And so we want to reach out to vendors so that they understand. We will be there present so that to help them to answer questions, to provide information, guidance, and to meet them as well. Mm-hmm. We want to meet our business owners and our vendors and let them know we are here, we're willing and ready to help and to provide information to them.
Absolutely. Now, it's a really great opportunity. So if you could just share the details on this event, when and where it's going to take place, and how people can sign up.
Okay, so the event will be on May 10th.
Yes, next Thursday.
Next Thursday. It will be in the Cultural Arts Center, and it will be from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. And again, we took into consideration if anybody wants to stop by on their lunch hour, you could just stop by because it will start at 12 p.m. So we will be hosting the How to Do Business with the City of Miramar again on Thursday, next Thursday, May 18th in the city, in the Cultural Arts Center.
Yes, May 10th. So that is
May
at
10th.
2400 Civic Center Place, right here at our Town Center Plaza. So if you're actually a business in Miramar, it's really central for you to come out and learn more. Now, tell us a little bit about some of the speakers that'll be there.
We'll have representation from the Small Business Administration. We will also have representation from the Broward County Office of Economic and Small Business Development. We will also have the procurement director and all the procurement staff. We will also have staff from other city departments that will be present.
Yeah, so it'll be a great opportunity if you have any questions or just to learn more, to come out and really get the information that they need to get started doing business with Miramar.
Yes.
So that's fantastic. And so also, Natalie, in your opinion, why should business owners come to this?
Business owners should come to this event. First of all, it's a free event. And second of all, it is an interactive event where we will have staff present. It will be a great opportunity to meet staff. Sometimes business owners may be reaching out via email or telephone, but we will be there present to meet, to have face-to-face interaction with the vendors, to provide information and answer questions. So it will be a great event to come out and meet with us.
Yes, and I love how the City of Miramar, all of our departments, but particularly how the procurement department is doing this event, really doing strides to get that face-to-face interaction with the community, because we are here to serve. And in this case, even though we would maybe be the beneficiary of the services, we want to give an open platform to those who are interested in doing business with us. So that's fantastic.
Yes.
Well, that's wonderful. So as Natalie mentioned, you can register for this free event. You can actually do so online. All you have to do is visit eventbrite.com and search how to do business with Miramar. It'll be the first link that pops up. You can register for free online. And if they have any questions, can they give us a call?
Sure, they could reach out to the procurement department. Our telephone number is 954-602-3053.
Yes, 954-602-3053. So we hope that you all tune in for that and come out next Thursday, because we'd love to see you there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Natalie, for joining us this morning. I really appreciate having you on the show. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but when we return, we will be talking about a really fun news story with our fantastic Good Morning Miramar co-host, Alexis Fox, so you don't want to miss this. Stay tuned.
The King of Pop is coming to Miramar.
And Father always told me, be careful who you love, careful what you do, 'cause the lie becomes the truth. Hey, Billie Jean is not my love, she's just a girl who claims that I am the one.
May 10th at 8 p.m., experience I Am King. For tickets, call 954-602-4500. Celebrate Miramar Day with cultures from around the world. Save the date, Saturday, May 19th from 5 to 10 p.m. at the Miramar Amp at Miramar Regional Park, 16801 Miramar Parkway. Enjoy a free concert and cultural festivities for the whole family, presented by Memorial Hospital Miramar. Celebrate. The City of Miramar celebrates Mother's Day with a special day with Mom. Saturday, May 5th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Miramar Cultural Center Arts Park Botanical Garden, 2400 Civic Center Place. Enjoy brunch and paint your own works of art with Mom. This event is for Miramar residents only. It's $10 per guest, and space is limited to the first 100 registered guests, so register now. Sponsored by Memorial Hospital Miramar. Happy Mother's Day from the City of Miramar. The City of Miramar celebrates Mother's Day with a special day with Mom. Saturday, May 5th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Miramar Cultural Center Arts Park Botanical Garden, 2400 Civic Center Place. Enjoy brunch and paint your own works of art with Mom. This event is for Miramar residents only. It's $10 per guest, and space is limited to the first 100 registered guests, so register now. Sponsored by Memorial Hospital Miramar. Happy Mother's Day from the City of Miramar. The City of Miramar celebrates Mother's Day with a special day with Mom. Saturday, May 5th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Miramar.
Good morning, Miramar. Thank you all for remaining tuned in. And we appreciate all of you for tuning into our last segment on how to do business with Miramar. So remember, if you'd like to register for that event, all you have to do is go on eventbrite.com and search how to do business with Miramar. We would love to see our business community out and learning more about how to do business with us. Now, I'm really excited because my trusty friend Alexis Fox is back on the show today. My colleague, wonderful co-anchor, whatever we want to call it, is back. We're going to have a really great and fun discussion about a local news story, kind of local. It's not exactly local, but something that relates to South Florida.
Local adjacent.
Local adjacent, yes. So we just wanted to bring this to you because I think we've done it in the past. We haven't done it in a little while, so wanted to bring this out and just, do something a little bit lighthearted in honor of Thursday.
Absolutely. Hey, Miramar, it's me, Alexis. I'm Baychella's sparkling boots today. Happy Thursday to you all. So let's get into the story. What's happening?
Yes, so what's happening? So we were online and we saw that Ellen actually had a special guest on her show, Mr. James Shaw Jr. So for those of you who don't know, Mr. Shaw Jr. was the gentleman who actually stopped the attacker at the Waffle House in Tennessee from claiming more victims with his just heinous act of violence that he was trying to commit that day. So he really became a hero by wrestling an AR-15 away from the gunman inside of that Tennessee Waffle House.
Yes, and our condolences and prayers to all of the victims of that awful shooting. And, we're sending all of our condolences from the city of Miramar out to those families as well. But yeah, he wrestled away a gun from somebody. He had bruises on his hands. It was really it's something like out of a movie.
Out of a movie. And what's crazy is I was reading articles about it. If you're someone who hasn't dealt with a firearm, those things, temperature-wise, get very hot.
Yes.
And not just that, the man, he could have died. He has a 4-year-old daughter, 29 years old, very young. So it's just really disturbing that, unfortunately, you can't go to dinner at Waffle House, apparently.
Right. The Waffle House aren't safe. Nowhere is safe. It's just, with the climate of the way things are today, it's just it seems almost like every other week there's something like this happening, but I'm happy to know that there was at least some positivity that came out of this story with James. And like you said, he does have a little girl, and there were other interviews done where he said that that's really all he was thinking about when he went to wrestle the person was that, I want to get back to my daughter. And, he's been so humble. He doesn't want to be considered a hero, but we all as a community appreciate his efforts and him defending himself and others and really stopping something that could have gotten way worse than it did.
Absolutely. Now, Ellen had him on her show.
Yes.
Ellen has everyone on her show. Everyone goes on Ellen. If you've done anything, Ellen will bring you on, which we love about her, recognizing people in the community. So we saw the clip, and he talked a little bit about, what he loves after his daughter, who's just the love of his life, is his love for sports and basketball.
Exactly.
And
so what would you have said, after your immediate family, if Ellen would have asked you, what is something you love after your family, what would you have said?
Oh, you put me on the spot. You go first. What would you say?
I would have said Beyonce.
That was
I probably would have said Beyonce and then my family. But
I think after my family, material things, I would have to come back to you on that. I don't know. It's too much pressure. I'm like love is a word that I think I take a little seriously. So I'm I can't just throw it out to anything. And I'm not obsessed with any particular thing, but he loves sports.
Right.
And he has a favorite basketball player, which happens to be
Dwayne
Wade.
One and only, who's returned here to the Heat. Shout out to the Heat for thugging it out in the first round of the playoffs. We didn't get past that, but it was a valiant effort. We won all 7 games, so we're excited for that. And then what happened on Ellen?
So what was really great is that Dwayne Wade actually surprised him on the show.
So good.
Which was really nice. And I love when celebrities, because celebrities, yes, while they're real people with normal lives to a degree, it's really nice when you can see them giving back
Right.
and recognizing people in our community who are doing great things and have done great things.
Right, and Ellen, even when she asked him why Dwayne Wade, because obviously he's not from Miami
Yeah.
or Chicago or any of the teams
Right.
that Dwayne Wade has played for, why did he choose Dwayne Wade as his favorite character? He actually said because of the way he carries himself off the court. So even more to your point, we know that he's done amazing things for the Stoneman Douglas victims and those students as well. He's been very proactive and vocal about that. So he really is just a stand-up guy, and we're happy here in Miami to call him, you know, one of our own.
Yes.
And to see him back on the team, and it was really cute for him to come out and support James in that way.
Yes, and he actually gifted him $20,000 in addition to kind of crowdfunding efforts that he received. You know, people just pouring out their thanks to this person.
Right.
I think he's raised about $250,000.
He has, and most of the money that James has raised, if you guys don't know, is going to pay for the funerals of the victims of that tragedy. So it's just good feelings all around. It's just good vibes all around, and we're happy to be, even in the smallest way, a little part of the story, right? With him looking up to one of our
Yes.
Heat players in such a cool way.
Yes, and just it's really nice to see and to know that, you know, even in this time that we're living in where things are so hostile, so volatile, whether it's, you know, with politics or with, you know, just legislation and things that are going on in the community, that there are still people out there who are trying to do good.
Who just want to be
in
good.
their own way.
Right.
Like,
Right.
even if it's, you know, I raised money, you know, people gifted me this money, he technically had zero obligation
To anybody.
to gift it, and he's still going out of his way to do that, not for accolades, but just to recognize that, you know,
Lives were lost.
Right.
Right.
And he was fortunate enough to be able to come out of that situation alive.
Absolutely. The news has been so heavy lately. It's so great to see a positive come out of such a negative situation. So, you know, again, shout out to you, James. If you do happen to be watching this show,
Yes.
shout out to you. You are a hero in our hearts. And also big ups to D. Wade for supporting such an important person to the community.
Yes, and Ellen too, for really just, you know, bringing these stories out to light. I think that, you know, more of things like these need to be talked about, especially, like I said, in the climate, because, you know, you hear so much about negativity, and I know people who just specifically don't watch the news because
Yeah.
they're like, it's just such a downer, like, to see what's going on in the world. So to see this positivity, it gives people a reason to keep up and just stay tuned. in the news.
Absolutely. I agree. So I think this was a fun little segment.
Yes.
If you guys want to see us do more of these segments, please communicate with us. We are at City of Miramar on all social media handles. We love to hear from you. We love to interact with you. We love your feedback.
Yes, you can also dial into our show at any time. We love talking to our viewers live. We give away great prizes. That's 1-877-2-MIRAMAR, 1-877-264-7262. We would love to hear from you. And if there's any content that you want to see on Good Morning Miramar that maybe we haven't talked about, drop us a line and give us some ideas. We'd love to talk about it.
Absolutely. And do not forget, the second Tuesday of every month is Beyond Boundaries with Dr. Fleming. And that's when we have our good girlfriend, Dr. Fleming, who's also an amazing counselor, motivational speaker on the show. And we
Yes.
cover the topics that we know you guys want to discuss.
Yes, and next Tuesday is a really exciting one. We're going to be talking about trusting your instincts. So you don't want to miss that.
Very important.
Yes, so thank you again for tuning in to Good Morning Miramar. Wishing you all a great day. And remember, it's right here in Miramar. Bye-bye.
Bye.